My guys, before the video starts, let me just say that this video is brought to you by 7wellness.com. That is exactly what was on the stickers on the Senna. If you guys want to know what it's all about, just go to 7wellness.com. 7 as a number, wellness.com. I'll see you guys there and hope you enjoy this video because it's fucking dumb.
This whole thing about looking for a new car has taken me to a whole different level of adventure. And I gotta say, I'm having the time of my life. I really am. I went to Miami to meet my friend Brett David, who owns Prestige Imports, and to drive some awesome cars. I wanted to see Brett. I wanted to drive some cars. We did. We drove the Chiron. We drove some other cars that you guys will see. But in the middle of all of that, Brett introduced me to the man. And he's got one of the most epic car collections I've ever seen. And it's not so much about the cars because we've all seen crazy, insane cars. But the place that you built for your cars is what's really, really, really gotten me. And without any further ado, let me just take you inside of Garage 26. And I hope you guys enjoy because it's epic!
This might be the craziest collection I've ever seen within the collection, which is awesome, but also the greatest space that I've ever seen a collection be a part of. Like, oh my God, you know what? Let me just stop telling you and just look at this. Most impressive things about this place is just how beautiful and immaculate the place is. This is a private collection. This is not a dealership or anything like that. The art on the walls, the design of the walls. I mean, look at the freaking bathroom. It's nicer than any of the bathrooms in my house. Look at those. And then you see all these doors that are complete sliders that open up completely, just like there in the Porsche section of it. They have 2 elevators so that you don't have to worry about, what car you want to take. And if you have any guests and you want to bring up 2 cars at the same time or take one down and bring one up, right here, you have full elevators for any car you want to get in, and you get in the car, press the button, comes up here, and then you get to park your car wherever you want. But guys, this is exactly what I would do if I had all the money in the world. I've never understood why people spend so much money on their car collection, but they don't do it exactly on what matters the most, on showcasing that beautiful car collection. I think these guys have done it better than anyone else. Let's go to the Porsche section. You're gonna see that at some point they got a kick on yellow, but they have other non-yellow cars. So right here you have a turbo, you know what? Look at these. These walls are made out of carbon fiber. Even you can see the reflection there. It's not a sticker. It's nothing like that. They're made out of carbon fiber. And the beautiful thing, again, yeah, the collection is incredible, but all the memorabilia, everything that they have here is insanely gorgeous, beautiful, one-off things, very special pieces that only people that can get those cars are ever gonna see. These are not things that you're gonna find for sale anywhere. Look back there. Let me bring you right here. Look at that. Look at this. Man. What do we have here? Turbo S, but you guys saw the nose, right? You guys know how much these are worth? Look at this. Oh my God. It's a 918 Weissach package, obviously Martini livery on it. And here's a 959, a legendary 959, the car that started it all for Porsche. The first truly modern piece of automotive engineering at that time was this car. And this is why it's so special and marks such a significant car for Porsche's history. It's the first car that was legitimately what we know today as a modern car. This was the daddy of all modern cars. Then right here to the right, you're gonna see another Turbo S in yellow. They're immaculate, by the way. Everything in here is immaculate. The lights are just perfectly lit. There's not too much, there's no too little. The reflections are planned out so that you can see everything in the most pristine way. Even the Porsche logo, it looks so beautiful right there. So that's an RS 3.8. This is a GT. This right here is a Carrera RS. And I can tell because it says RS inside and right here. But this is a really special car. This is a 964 C4 lightweight. So what this is basically, the LaFerrari FXXK Evo and those track cars? This is the first track car that Porsche made back in the day that was $200,000 that everyone was like, why would I take a $200,000 car to the track and bang it out there? That's what they did. And this is the only yellow car. They only made 20 of these. Look at these windows. You guys don't understand how lightweight this is. You see the carbon fiber here? It's insane. Everything is mega lightweight. This car has to be so freaking fast. And look at the beautiful wing. And then to the left, he's got a Carrera GT. Very familiar. You guys are with this, I hope. Oh, and in yellow. And again, it's all about the art. It's all about everything around it and just making the experience so unique and different from everything else. Let's go to another section. I'm actually gonna take you back, guys. Wherever we started, I want you to see this. This is the ultimate man cave for any car aficionado in the world. Ferrari red door, the leather seats for for just chilling. The art on the wall is everything is so epic. And again, crazy bar. I want you guys to see how tall that is and how beautiful that is. Everything in here has been planned out to the T. Even this is carbon fiber. Again, I mean, the obsession is insane. There's so many little details in here that just make this place so perfect and so special. I mean, look at this coffee machine. This is an espresso veloce machine, or at least it says that right there. Look at the little cups, guys. I'm geeking out right now. I'm geeking out because this is the right way of doing your man cave. This is the right way of doing your garage. And I don't think there's many people on earth that are doing it this right. Look at this. I mean, this is what you want to do. You want to share your cars with your friends, invite them over and just enjoy yourselves. And this is the perfect way of doing it. I am 99% sure at some point today I died and I'm in heaven right now. I just feel it. I have a feeling. And I don't know why I'm vlogging from here, but I guess when you go to heaven, did I go to hell? Man. And then back here, they have another living room where you come chill with your boys, watch some TV, because, you know, the gigantic TV back there wasn't enough for you guys. You want to sit in this Ferrari-like leather couch? Do it up. I mean, this is the way to do it. This is the way to live it up and enjoy your cars, and enjoy cars in general and friends. My God, that bar. Bye, man cave. And you guys can tell we're back to the start of the show, and let's not even go there yet. We're gonna go into the Ferrari side, but we're gonna start with this. That right there is pure magic in the form of art, people. That is a Formula One car. Do you guys know whose Formula One car that is inspired on? It says it right there. Michael Schumacher, my man. And what? That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life, period. And of course, I'm gonna give you guys what you want. And we're gonna go to the Ferrari section here. Oh my God, I'm geeking out. This is a LaFerrari Aperta. In today's market, these are selling for about $6-7 million. This spec is the one that they launched the car with. So whenever they announced the car, this is exactly how they had it. And these guys loved it so much that they decided, you know what? We're gonna make ours just like the launch edition. Not to worry about it, they also have a coupe, a LaFerrari coupe right next to it, and the spec is wild. I know you guys probably can't see the white because it's hard to capture color purely, but it looks so pearlescent, it's so beautiful. And just the interior in all red gives it that pop. I've always wanted to have a white with a red interior Ferrari. Always. Never done it. What a way to do it here with the LaFerrari, which is the latest hypercar that they've made, the LaFerrari Aperta and the LaFerrari Coupe. But let's go go to the previous one, the Enzo, the daddy of these two. Automatic gearbox, V12, 620 horses. I mean, this thing was a monster. My favorite thing about the Enzo is how you roll up your windows, because it was a day and age where they could have done the electric windows no matter what, and they still decided to go with these to save weight. The Enzo is a legendary car. It's iconic. I think it's one of the most beautiful designs. It was literally inspired out of the F1 cars, and you guys see that little thing that goes like that? That's how you roll up your window, up and down. That's the Enzo for you guys, and it's freaking gorgeous. And right next to it, there's one of the most, if not the most underrated Ferrari of all time, the F50. I don't understand why Ferrari lovers are not losing their mind over this car. This was the last gated manual car, hypercar that they ever made, with a V12 naturally aspirated. Again, V12 naturally aspirated, but with an automatic gearbox, with a manual gearbox, and convertible. I know that a lot of people think about the design and are not so big into the design. I think it's marvelous. This car drives so freaking well. It's really nice on the power band when you stretch out its legs. It's great driving. And you can see all of the carbon fiber weave through the paint. I mean, this is immaculate. This is an F50, my favorite Ferrari hypercar ever. Right here to the right, we have the grandfather of it all, the F40. The F40 came with a V8 twin turbo engine that just kicked those turbos whenever they feel like it. This is one of the most exciting yet dangerous cars to drive on Earth. Only the people with big balls and they know how to drive are gonna take control over this beast. This is an insanely pristine example of that. That's the F40 for you guys. This is an 80s car. 80s! And look how cool they are. And Porsche's coming back with those design lines right now into all of their cars. So you tell me, did they do it right? Yes, they did. Again, not as right as with this, but that was beautiful. I still love that. And there's a lot of controversy here because this car was faster than this one. Ferrari didn't want to admit it, but it is. And I guess this was a disgrace to Ferrari at some point. But again, this is my favorite. To the left side, we see the great-grandfather, the guy that started it all, the 288 GTO. For those of you who don't know, the 288 GTO was the first time Ferrari put pure performance and technology in the same car. It has electric windows, electric everything, and it's really freaking beautiful. This car was a surprise to me because when I first started seeing these coming up for sale, they were around $500,000, like about 7-8 years ago. Out of nowhere, they went up to like $1 million, then $2 million, then $3 million, and it's been crazy ever since. Look at this, the great-grandfather, grandpa, daddy, and all of the kids. This is so beautiful, and I haven't even shown you shit. I haven't shown you anything. And before I go nuts and show you everything else that they got here, you guys gotta come see a couple very special pieces that I just found back here. It's getting to the point where I'm freaking out and I don't even know half the stuff that's here. These two race suits are Michael Schumacher's and that's Sebastian Vettel. Aside from the epic racing uniforms, this right here is the Ferrari book. I don't know if you guys found out how much it was or any of that stuff, but do you guys understand what this is and how exclusive it is? I've never seen a book this This is the craziest presentation in the world. There's white gloves right there. White gloves so that you don't dirty up your book when you read it. Look at this. Just look at this and the signatures that it has. I mean, rest in peace, sir. Wow. I'm not gonna tell you how much it costs because people will be upset, some feelings will be hurt. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And from here, let me show you a couple more pieces that I loved. I mean, look at the carbon fiber chairs. These are gorgeous, but let's not focus on those right now. Let's focus on that. You guys see that table with the engine? Normally with one of these, you'd buy like a fake engine and put it up, and people actually sell some tables like this. This is a little bit different. This is actually the engine of a car that they totaled, that they purchased the engine to make this table with. So this is a couple $100,000. And there's a second piece to this, which is gonna blow your guys' mind just like it did with mine. So, you know, a couple $100,000 table, just there. For those of you who know, that's the LaFerrari Aperta acceptance box, so I'm not gonna open it because it's got some information you can't see, but... I just realized something. All of these drawers are labeled to whatever car they're holding information for. So there's books in these. This is the F50. This is the F40. This is the LaFerrari. This is the LaFerrari Coupe. This is the Enzo. And again, look at them. That's where you store all of the stuff for each car that you get, whether it's presents, little cars made, all of your books. This is the way to do it up. And what can I tell you? These replicas that you're looking at right here, which is kind of like the Pagani that I have in the office, the F40, the F50, they're identical to the cars that they have out here. And each one of these is around $10,000 to $15,000 each. And it's the same spec for each car that they have. So just in tiny cars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're looking at anywhere between $60,000 and $90,000. To look at that TDF. That TDF is not just red. That is Formula One red, which looks so different from these. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up or the difference is good enough for you here, but God, it makes such a big difference. Whenever I get my next Ferrari, it's gonna be Formula One red. There's no doubt. This is one of the most beautiful TDFs I've ever seen. It's one of the most beautiful in Donald Trump's accent TDFs I've ever seen. Look at this. All Alcantara inside. Oh, I want one so bad. One of these. Front end V12 Ferrari, that's my shit. That's right, guys, I'm taking you to the bathroom. I don't care. Look at how beautiful it is. I mean, there's even Ferrari memorabilia right here on the wall in the bathroom, and there's a shower there. Because whenever you get in a cheap car, you want to wash it off and then get in your Ferrari. Oh my God. And remember that table? Well, that has nothing to do with this. I just want to show you this one. I want you guys to look at that. That's the other part of that engine table that you saw. That's the actual car. It's a simulator that you can actually check out your times and get better at driving every single time. There's 30-something tracks preloaded in this thing, and this is legitimately that same car. The car that got totaled is now a simulator. It's something like you've never seen before. The engine's supposed to be there, but now it's a table. And the rest of it's right here, and it's amazing.
scared.
Yeah, you should be. Don't hit the wall. All right. We're in business. I am awful at this.
Look at you go. Oh no.
Don't worry, I got this one. Awful. Sergio?
Oi! Good thing it's not a real car.
No!
Oh!